stopped at the 17. And now they just have one remaining in the half. The Buckeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you set up in that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of a great field position.
And he knocks the extra point for a get right. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Bob. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot.
Aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. Last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice home, and it didn't work out.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations. Chris, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back out.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down and brings up third down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open and could have a chance. So his quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't throw as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
Pick up the first down. Hines got him backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Great coverage on that fourth down.
first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big... There forces second down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They'll go to the ground. There he goes. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
There's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
They'll give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Dumps it off in the flats. Looking for room at the 40. Powers through. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far down the field. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. You get...
So the opening drive of the game, and he spit it out. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive and you're doing a couple positive things and then turn it over, not to start this offense.
They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Bennett. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up third down. And wait a minute, third down now becomes, we're going to go for it on fourth down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got the quick pass. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down.
He's got it. First down and more. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Harper. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Check. White 94 slider choice. White 90 better
To the air, it's Sellers. Quarterback extends the play. Going to try to get it himself. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
And the Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the end zone. Oh, it's intercepted.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed, with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Gives him a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see it opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, put that 4-4, and we are not going to complain.
And some room to work. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he drops it just a little too slowly in the hand.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just picking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job here.
To throw, it's Carr. Going for it all. And he's got it inside the 35. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bob. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Motion from the wideout. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a long.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. Might need more bigger personnel in the field. Some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Aaron. A great catch and run for 6. These guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
That is the score. Notre Dame 7, South Carolina 0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the defense.
They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. It doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Takes it on the return. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the 1st down.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Now to throw. Going for the big play. Got it inside the 10. That's out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Man, from a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. A field goal here would make it a two-possession game if they elect to leave the offense on the field on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Quick strike through the air for the score.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Carter. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to buy time. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
He does a good job of scrambling around and trying to make a play. But I tell you what, you don't want to take too many shots like that. Those big hits, if you get up now, you're dang sure going to feel them later.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Bennett. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football. When running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only do we split them out, keep him at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll take another shot here. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They're ready for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
That was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard. You had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And after the extra point, they put the lead at half, down 13-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Notre Dame.
Just over 30 seconds to play here in the first half as they take over 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Carr. Makes the catch, it's Lott. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grab near the marker, it's Fields. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And Mr. May, here he has one interception. That was almost the second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. You can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. He slings it deep to the left. He makes the catch inside the 25. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards away in that first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages and finding it.
He'll take a shot. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
South Carolina, 7.
Stadium buzzing. Kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense...
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He'll try to take it back. He's at the touchdown. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting turnovers, and it starts with the pass rush. It was the hit on the quarterback that forced the throw to not be as accurate as the QB would have liked. Nice job in the back end, securing the interception, and then taking it the distance.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
That makes the score Notre Dame.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be
mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Off-play action on first down. It's complete to the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. Good pickup on that one.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Rolling right and going deep. And it slips through his fingers incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's caught. It's back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in a hurry up. Third down play from the gun. Keeps looking downfield. Short hands. It's Brown. Just making a play. Getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
And he gets it down to the 40-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
It's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing the running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Just keeps slinging it. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecock. Extract through the air for the score.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly and pay off that last scoring drive. And he's coming out the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Pocket breaking down. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big game, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
give it to the back. Got enough space. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. From the margin. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Hey, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
14.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play call.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
But we got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down. They're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed all back to this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a first and 10 from the 43. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Gamecocks want to pick up the 10-0.
Down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the...
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally...
Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Just take a knee, and this drive will start.
to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Inside the big house, they have those big condominiums down there on the field paving the way for the running backs.
Big, huge condominiums, and every year it's a little bit different of how they wear their uniforms and how they fit their uniforms, but the style, always the same. Line up, hit you right in the mouth. That's who Michigan is.
On the run, it's Martin. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback. Run this off the nose, man. If you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
Finds his man. It's Marsh. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He's loose down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Runs out of bounds.
Back to throw, it's Morton. Caught in the middle, it's Cole. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Bring in the heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
Listen, sometimes you know as a quarterback, I got to scramble, I get outside the pocket, nothing's there, live to fight another down. Good job not forcing the football. Incompletion, move on.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Now he'll fire back into the middle. Makes the grab on the right. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Douglas.
And quarterback and receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Red Raiders can really attack on this second and short. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the big fella. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
That's really nice catch by the big tight end. those blitz up there catching the football.
And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Quickly complete. He'll step out of bounds at the 11.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped over routine. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Back to pass, it's Underwood. He makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter.
Unit up for first down.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
Michigan, 7.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Michigan.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's Haynes. He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
To the air, it's Underwood. They're working that left side. Creates a little room. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Wolverines want to crank the tempo. Working downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game. Running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically. I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Haynes. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help tack on this third down. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws for the tight end. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up for it.
He might want another play. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Finds his man. It's McCulley. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Haynes. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Michigan. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6.
That makes the score Michigan 14, Texas Tech.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. It's Morton. The quick out. It's a fumble. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
DB's right up on the receiver. Turning it on. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. Big time pickup on that one.
Big third down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on third down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and he can also hand it off to him. He can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. He'll take the deep shot. Catch inside the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red again in the red zone at the 18. Takes the handoff. It's sticky. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
At the 13-yard line. Brings up second down.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to pass. It's Morton. He wants it all. And he's done it.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field and these empty sets.
The fake, and he wants to throw. Hard-hitting
No
tackle.
good. The score remains tied.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
The give to the back. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
Well, they're going to RPO. Nice job handing it off. Really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find pass.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Grabbed over the middle, it's McCullough. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
When you make big plays for your quarterback in the game, you catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's fine. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. They'll immediately call timeout. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, you should learn. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on the third down.
Tries to get it on the ground. Short off the arm. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Underwood. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think he sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And he'll try to bang this one through from 52 yards out and the left hash. Never a doubt. They'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second.
He tries to take the top off. Snatches it away. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is hung.
Back to throw, it's Morton. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, the offense is in that fringe area. This is a place where a lot of coordinators like to take shots. They tried one there, just weren't able to come up with one.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Michigan offense. He wants to change this route. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He lets one fly deep. And that would be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter if they could have done it to 2nd down coming.
And that's not the worst place in the world to miss. Coaches will tell you, man, when you're going to take those deep shots and those fly routes down the field, and you're going to miss as a quarterback, you don't miss inside. If you misses outside a little bit, like to give your receiver a better chance, but it's a good job missing outside.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. There's He'll take another shot here. Pulls it in on the left. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Off play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags until third down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's caught downfield. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
And you can tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You're going to leave that open? Okay, I'm going to take it right now.
Lost a throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Wolverine! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Let's everybody live with the results because everything else ain't working anyway.
Texas Tech, 21.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Morton. Floating away. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. On the run, deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
He's tackled.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And I am sure this coaching staff on offense thought if we get a 4th down, we can use our speed on an option play, take the pitch, and pick up the first. But they underestimated the speed this defense has and their tenacity. Great job rallying to the pitch line, creating a huge turnover
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the third play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the first down, and stay on the field.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This is no surprise to the defense. Everybody throws wide receiver screens. You can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time we've seen that.
He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up first and goal. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Quarterback making checks. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wants to stay out. You got the lead, late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback?
He's going for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Gets rid of it. He's going for the goal line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Michigan.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. But getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense, you got to be ready to play against a motivated defense.
That last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple of minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play that's found out in the box.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does the linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Lets it fly. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown. Made the grab and then did the rest himself and then pulled to the ball.
And listen, still ways to go. A great job by this offense getting you back on the ball. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got a score we did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and give me the right one.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line getting set on second down. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down and run. Crosses the 30. Oh, it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And he was under so much stress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive. But the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Great place to start for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Douglas.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Just a short pass to the tight end. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Dances away to buy time. On the run, fires downfield.
This is such an interesting moment for the offensive coordinator because you're already in field goal range with an opportunity to tie this game and send it to OT, but you want to be aggressive and you believe in your own playmakers to step up, and that's why they're still being aggressive in throwing the football, but there's a huge risk component with that. You can't take sacks and you can't turn it over. What do you do here if you're on offense?
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Throws toward the end zone. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
What a great job by the quarterback. He had to be pinpoint accurate on that touchdown pass, giving
Looking downfield on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He just about put this game away if you've been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to get over the football. Now they face third down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Here comes the heat. And as he throws.
Well, they're down in possession, and they're on their own side of the 50, so they need a big one right here. They've just thrown 3 straight incompletions, and it just takes one. It just takes one big play down the field to all of a sudden get that momentum and that juice flowing again to give yourselves a chance to win.
On fourth down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab.